is love is love. Hey, let's get it out. Party rock, party rock, party rock, party rock. Yeah. Let's go. House tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time.
Link Up present the LawLink.
Show, baby. I need it from
Let's put our hands together.
The LawLink. This is the LawLink.
Your radio right here.
On Link Up 93.5 FM.
Check it out.
Flights.
Yeah, it's like not even like half
gotta-
a flight.
Yeah, but also, M doesn't have a star on it. Okay? So when you get into an elevator and you want to get to the bottom floor, always press the button. I know exactly what you're talking about because everybody always presses M, and I don't know why.
It pisses me off.
Why would anybody think that M gets you to the bottom floor? Okay? When you go on an elevator, right? Here's some good advice, right?
Yeah.
When you go on an elevator and you want to get to the lobby, press the button that has the star on it. Right? Wouldn't that be some good advice there?
Yes, it would.
You press the star. So then, the reason why we're late, starting 2 minutes late, because we had a debate here whether Mr. David Squeezaniki is the most loved man in America.
You better believe it.
You are the most
I am the most loved.
loved.
And
there is more love.
There's no love in this room for
There's
me.
no love in this room for
For
you.
me.
But outside of this room, well, that was really the debate. He goes, nobody loves me in this room, but outside of this room, I am loved.
I am. I don't think
Right.
I'm
He
loved
didn't
in this
believe
room.
there. I said,
I prefer to have love from within this room.
I said, squeeze. Everybody in this room loves you. Who do you think doesn't love you? He goes, nobody loves me in this room.
Nobody.
And he's just angry because somebody pressed the M button on the elevator. Is
Yes,
that really it?
Yes. I was trying to get here in time, and they pressed the M button.
Mm.
I'm like, walk up. You know.
It's one flight,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you're that lazy.
You're not
you
the
can't
first one
go
to
up
complain,
10
too. People-
10 steps.
That's it.
It's 10 steps.
You know. Meanwhile, Tuan must be saying, "Am I really sitting here listening to this every day?"
Yes,
these guys.
Tuan. Yes, Tuan. That is exactly what you're doing. But she says, I don't care. I'm getting paid for this stuff. I could listen
I'm
to
getting
you.
paid to be a part of an audience.
Yes, right. I'm getting paid to listen to this.
I need to hold up the applause sign for her, though.
Yeah, she's.
You need an applause like soundbite.
You know how they used to have those TV shows,
Mm-hmm.
and the audience is there, and they put up the applause sign when you're supposed to.
Oh, when you're supposed to
Yeah.
clap.
Right,
Don't they
yeah,
have
like
one for
this.
like laughing too, for like the
Right.
Fresh Prince?
Do you know
and
I
stuff, like,
went
haha.
years ago?
Damn, I'm a
years ago
good
somebody
looking
took
guy, man.
years ago somebody took
Oh
me.
man, I'm good looking.
You are. Years ago somebody took me to the David Letterman show and they had that applause thing.
No,
And
but
right.
it does
so,
exist.
You know, so
the
it does
applause
exist.
thing does exist.
I'm sure if you go see Jimmy Fallon or any of those like late night talk shows.
Conan.
Conan. Conan's still around?
Yeah, my friend actually was interning for him last year.
I didn't think he was on TV anymore.
Is he? Did he come off?
I haven't. All I know is there's the guy who does the karaoke car thing.
Oh, it's not Jimmy Fallon.
The
it's,
heavy set guy who does karaoke car, because I see that on Facebook
Yeah.
all the time. I forgot his name. And there's the guy on Comedy Central. I always forget everybody's name.
Oh,
Trevor
Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah. He's funny. Jimmy Fallon.
James Corden.
James Corden. Thank you very much. I like the karaoke thing. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's really good.
kinda
I
getting
like the
tired.
people that come in on it.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, because
Like
they
Adele's
enjoy
with
doing it.
Mhm.
There's Jimmy Fallon.
Uh-huh.
And then there's the guy who used to be on Comedy Central, used to be this fake Republican dude,
Not Stephen Colbert.
Stephen Colbert.
He took David Letterman's.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it. That's, I guess, the four people who would still have applause signs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
Lines are blowing.
lines are blowing up. People have a lot of immigration questions, Mr.
The
David
people,
Squeezaniki.
the people on Instagram are brutal.
What do you mean they're brutal?
Just some of the things they say.
What are they saying?
Some nasty stuff.
Nasty stuff about who?
No, they're talking to other people and calling people names.
Why are they calling people names?
I don't know.
You know, because it's the anonymity of the internet. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yep.
you wouldn't walk up to somebody and say this stuff because A, it's rude,
Until you get yourself
and
knocked
B,
out.
you get yourself knocked out.
But
You
you can
said
hide
that
behind
about
the
me.
screen.
Boom, and you broke
What
your
did
nose.
you say?
Right, but
did you
come
call me?
come get me. You don't even know where I am, right? You can say whatever the heck you
got a lot
want.
of mouth on the internet.
You can say you could be the biggest mouth in the world on the internet. All right.
But I call those people bullies.
Are they bully? What are they saying? You don't even want to talk about it.
Cyberbullying.
Someone called a lady the B word. And
Why?
I don't know. I didn't.
Why
I
would
wasn't
you
fo-
say that?
I wasn't following the conversation.
What did she do that would require such
yeah.
a
don't
retort?
know. I don't know. I was paying attention. I just logged
You
on.
just looked on.
Well, Carrie Ann says you look very sharp
Yes.
today.
Yes.
How does a Jamaican become a immigration officer, customs officer in the States? That's not a question for you.
Well, I guess you apply for a
You apply.
job. This is not. I'm not a headhunter.
You got a
or
smart
a.
mouth. You know that, right?
What?
You know you got a smart mouth, right?
Tell the truth. How does somebody apply? I don't know. Go on. There's a government website and go apply. I don't know. I've never applied for a government job, but I'm
By the
sure
way-
there's a way to do it.
Yeah. Can you put in a group and tell my team to actually share on all
I'll do
my
it.
social media, like Jamrock Magazine, Link Up Radio,
I'll
the
do
ones
it.
that they are supposed to be,
I'll do it.
That I'm on Link Instagram.
By the way-
and also, by the way, let them know Brad's around too. 'cause that's the purpose of this.
And
Yeah.
by the way, SMG after the show today.
Curse me out.
No.
Okay.
Come on.
Maybe inwardly, but he was on the floor underneath the tables here,
Really?
fixing all the wires.
Really?
Because I told him, I said, this is
He
now.
actually did.
Yeah, because
physical
Yes,
labor?
because I said, it's been a few days now. At what point do you have to actually be told to fix the wires versus everyone's complaining every day that they don't hear and we still have the same problem all the time? Why do you look like Mr. T?
Oh
Doesn't he look like Mr. I just noticed.
Oh.
Squeeze, show your side profile. You look like Mr. T.
You know what? I'm gonna put my camera just on me alone.
Right.
All right. See, I
Why,
made
say
sure
this.
that
Say
my
this for
camera
me.
is-
Say this for me. I see the future, and the future's paid.
I see the future, and the future's paid.
Is that what he said in Rocky?
I
Oh,
don't
it's something like that, right?
But
Something like Right.
But anyway, listen
Yeah.
up. We're gonna have a great show, folks. Once
Yeah.
again,
We're gonna
we
answer
do this to
immigration
rev up the
questions.
lines. Want to
Right.
say, people, just tell everybody we're on social media. Let me just run it down for you what we're doing right now. We're doing what's called the Immigration Link. It's where we get your immigration questions answered right here. Okay? Every weekday, 9 a.m. and 12 noon on 93.5 WVIP FM, and also, of course, on the social network. So right now, here's what I need for you all to do. I need for you all, even the ones who have already called in, take out your mobile device. All right? Okay? Do me a favor, SMG. You're the social media guy. Brad Bernstein's law offices of Spar Bernstein's page does not have enough followers. And I need
the Instagram.
your Instagram. Could you tell me how many followers on it right now? Because I want to test my.
332.
We have 50,000 on Facebook.
He's got 50,000 on Facebook. He has 332.
We never did anything on Instagram.
Yeah, 332 on Instagram. I need for
On
him.
Oh,
Spar
sorry,
and-
340.
On
340.
Spar and Spar Bernstein.
Spar Bernstein. I need for him to get to 1,000 before the week is out.
Squeeze and I had a bet.
Yes.
Okay, and the bet is this.
Mm-hmm.
I owe him a substantial sum of money, or dinner of his choice.
Right.
He was-
Although you
he
want to
was-
pay me in
he was-
Jamaican dollars,
he
but
was-
I do
he
not
was-
want Jamaican dollars.
He was given the choice. He
Yeah.
says, I will decide at the end of the week. I will either have you take me out to a very fancy dinner, or I'm just going to ask you to hand me the cash. And I'll take myself out to dinner.
Hey.
It just really
Listen,
depends.
you
It
can go
depends
to
on-
my restaurant. It's right
it-
across the
it-
street.
It depends.
Four Seasons.
Right. It depends on whether he wants
My
to share
restaurant, your people.
share the night
All
with
right?
me. Okay, share the dinner with me. Have dinner with me. Break
Hey.
bread with me, as they say.
Right.
Okay. He may not want to break bread with me. And he
I'll
may
break
just
bread
take the
with
money.
you. I just won't drink out of the same glass
Right.
with a straw. in it, we won't do
So
that.
he said, if he announces every day, go follow Spar Bernstein on Instagram. Squeeze It said he will have 1,000 additional followers.
No, you'll get up to 1,000.
No,
by
you
the end
said
of the week.
1,000. The bet was what was the bet, SMG? You heard it.
No, it was $1,000.
He said, I'll get you 1,000 followers. That's
no,
1,000 additional.
I said $1,000. I said I want to bet you guys $1,000.
No, I'm not paying you with that. We said dinner. Whatever dinner would cost, not $1,000
See,
bucks.
someone is getting
is getting
convoluted.
too muddled.
And
me.
you said, and the
Someone's
1,000
getting
was
convoluted
the
here.
because you're confused on what the 1,000 was.
Listen,
okay, I'm not paying you.
I'm never wrong with money.
I'm not paying you $1,000
I'm never wrong
for
with the
1,000
money.
followers.
I-
Why would I do that?
I'm
That's
never wrong with
$1
the
a
money.
follower. I don't need
I
to
can
do
be
that.
wrong with anything else.
Okay, but
Listen,
I said I
Brad,
would take
you know
you out
what?
for a nice
You're
dinner.
always right with immigration answers.
Okay, and then I
I'm
said,
always right with the money.
And then you didn't say $1,000. You said I said 1,000 additional followers. We never said $1,000. And you also said that it would go from whatever the number is now plus 1,000. But I didn't say $1,000. I said, I'll take you out for dinner.
You know, there's a reason why
This
you're
is
an
what
attorney.
happened. This is what happened.
Tell what happened.
He
Yeah,
said,
please, thank you.
SMG and Brad, bet me $1,000, and if I get your followers up by 1,000 by the end of the month, then I win.
Not
That
by
was
the end of, oh, that's completely wrong.
That's what I'm
And then
telling you,
I
that's
said,
what
I'm
it
not
was.
betting you $1,000. That's ridiculous. I said, I'll take you out for dinner. And he goes, storms out, and then he storms back in, and
Yeah.
he goes, nobody listens to me ever.
Nobody
Nobody
ever
ever
listens
listens
Story
to
of
me.
his
And then they come back later on. Squeeze.
So then I said,
No,
so
or
then
they,
I said,
no,
so
or
then,
they suggest my idea.
so then I said,
know?
so then I, what?
Or they just suggest my idea, you know? Hey, guess what we're going to do today? You know?
Like,
George
wait a minute.
Costanza.
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah, Squeeze is mad because I took his idea and co-opted as my own.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
I did it. Hey,
There's nothing wrong with
right. Hey, all is fair in love and war.
that. All is there. The good thing this is war and not love.
Yeah. All right. So Squeeze we'll have to duke it out whether he gets $1,000 or dinner.
Can I change my name like Diddy did?
To what?
I don't know.
We talked about
You
that
really
before.
want to? You really want to change it?
I don't know. I think it's a new year. We can do something new.
It's on your naturalization certificate, Squeeze.
Yeah, so what? Change that too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's
Really?
Squeeze
David Squeeze
Anakin.
Anakin, yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
I only know that because I did his citizenship.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
He goes.
I never
he
said
goes-
anything's wrong.
He
I just
goes,
never
he goes
knew.
on my naturalization. I want Squeeze. I go, serious?
Yeah.
He goes, yes, that's my name.
Yeah,
More
it's my
people
name.
know me as Squeeze than David. That's
Yeah.
what I want on my naturalization
makes
certificate.
sense.
I said, all right, best of luck to you, Squeeze. And now he's
I'm a
officially
marketer. What can I
Squeeze.
say? Inside jokes. All right, so listen up, guys. Listen, on a serious note, can we get down to business? You are a
Yes.
full-service law firm. In my opinion, okay, you don't like when I say best in certain words here.
No.
You know, compliance issues. But listen, I know that you're a solid firm. You've been around since 1958. Not you, but the firm. Harry Spar, rest in peace, my brother. You have done a wonderful job with this law firm. You've done a wonderful job with the work that your grandson has done. Your grandson, on the other hand,
He's a pain in the ass. Doesn't love me. I don't love him. I don't know why I'm here.
All right.
Okay, that's what he wanted to say, right?
he's a good attorney, and he
Right.
has helped thousands of people. Okay, and that is the reason why people come to Spar Bernstein. So if you're watching on Instagram, if you're watching on Facebook, okay, so law offices of Spar Bernstein, also on YouTube and Facebook, and of course Spar Bernstein and Periscope. Like us, follow us, subscribe us, share us, heart us, thumb Brad, whatever you want to do with him.
By the
All right.
way,
But call. Hold on, Brad.
Yes.
Call right now. The number to call is 1-800-529-5465. We're going to stop lollygagging and take some calls after Brad gets it out. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAWLINK. If you're in Jamaica, yes, you can call that number from Jamaica. Get in the picture, Brad. I don't know what you want to do here. All right, yeah. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465.
There?
You're in the picture now, yeah. 1-800-LAWLINK. So thank you all so much. But remember, social media, share, share, share. And remember, as I was saying, I want everybody that's watching on my Facebook page, on my Instagram, go to Instagram and follow Brad right now. Okay, let's see how much you love
No,
him.
Spar Bernstein.
Okay, which is Spar. It's Spar _Bernstein.
Spar _Bernstein.
On
By the way,
Instagram, it's Spar _
Bernstein.
Bernstein.
By the way-
all right?
by the way-
follow Spar _ Bernstein
only have-
right now. I want to see how much it goes
You
up
only
by.
have 999 more people to follow us for your free dinner.
Thank you.
one person
One
has
person
done it.
already did. David, Spar _ Bernstein on Instagram. I want everybody listening, everybody who's on social media. Let's prove to Brad that we can get him up to 1,000 by the end of the week. That's the law offices of Spar Bernstein. On Instagram, it's Spar _ Bernstein.
All right,
Let's go to some calls.
Let's go to Mark.
Let's
Mark.
demonstrate what we do. Mark, welcome to the Immigration Link.
Hey, how you doing today?
what's
Doing
up?
great, doing great.
Yeah, I got a question. I called for a friend. She went to interview in last year, March,
Right.
and the officer that did the interview, it was for a removal proceeding, and it was terminated in the court. But she went to an interview after that because she filed an I-130.
Right.
Yeah, but she got a letter after the interview that said that the removal proceeding was terminated, but the conditional residency that she had prior 2 years conditional residency was not terminated. So she had like 86 days to get something to send back to the immigration officer. The lawyer that she was using, I guess he said something back, but they denied her case.
Mm-hmm. You ever see, there's an old movie, Squeeze loves this movie, called My Cousin Vinny,
Oh, yeah, that's a great movie.
okay?
It's a great movie.
When Joe Pesci goes, it's all procedure, it's all procedure.
All procedure.
I know the law, it's all procedure.
Yeah, it's all procedure.
This is just a procedural thing. So, unfortunately, you cannot. She was in removal. She had her case terminated in order to adjust her status to based on a second marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
and somehow, somewhere, the immigration service still has her as a conditional resident based on the first marriage. So she's asking for the approval of a new marriage case and a new green card, and you can't go from green card to green card. So somewhere, somehow, I understand.
She didn't.
I understand.
She didn't
Somewhere,
do.
somewhere,
She didn't do
somehow.
a
Let me just
marriage. Her daughter filed a I-130.
Oh, okay. So maybe then it's through the daughter. Okay, but you can't go from green card to green card, and somewhere, somehow, somebody didn't press a button in the immigration computer saying that her conditional residence is expired. So it's a procedural thing. It's not a substantive thing, and we just got to get that fixed. And I think the first step would be to write a letter to the immigration service and advise them, and show what happened, that she was in removal, that the case was terminated, and that the judge has rescinded her conditional residence in order to, I assume, file a new I-130. It's just a procedural thing, but we can certainly help her. Hold on one second, all right?
Once again, folks, you're in tune to the Immigration Link. We're live on Facebook.
Yes.
David Squeezanik here live on Facebook. Law Offices, Spar Bernstein. Instagram, David at Link Up Squeeze. And, of course, once again, we're going to take more calls at 1-800-529-5465. But remember, follow Spar_Bernstein on Instagram right now. Okay, everybody out there, follow Spar_Bernstein.
That's 995 to go, Squeeze.
How many way up?
5.
Five? Okay, see, at least 5 people listen to
5
us.
people.
I know 5 people is listening to me. All right, let's go to another call. 1-800-529-5465. Thank you so much, WVIP.
Thank you.
Okay, they understand what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
thank you.
Brad says thank you also.
Yes,
All
Laura.
right, let's go.
Laura.
Laura.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I have a question. A friend of mine, they live in Jamaica. They went for their interview yesterday. And when they went for their interview, they told them that they had something out there that they should have taken care of before they went to their interview.
What was out there that should have been taken care of?
I think it was an assault, attempted robbery.
Sounds some serious stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds like
And it happened when they was 15 years old,
How old are they now?
40.
Okay, so they need a waiver.
Okay, how do you go about getting a waiver?
All right, assuming they told the truth and there's no misrepresentation, so they went in and they didn't try to hide the fact that this happened. You can get a 212H waiver. And if the conviction was more than 15 years ago, it's a very simple, straightforward waiver. It needs to be done here, and it gets processed here in America. And if it's more than 15 years old and the person's had a clean record this whole entire time, almost always it should be approved, and then he can go back into the embassy, or she, or whoever it is, and get the green card and come up. It's almost
Okay,
like
so-
it's not a statute of limitations for 15 years, but it acts as if it is. Okay, but you still got to go through the waiver process.
Okay, and but they live in Jamaica.
Fine.
They're
And I
still
live
in
in New York.
Jamaica.
I live in New York, and I work in New York, and we have telephones and internet and email, and we can certainly speak to them from Jamaica. I speak to people from Jamaica all the time, and we help people through the phone, through the internet. It's not a problem.
Okay, but what if I do the procedure for them?
Well, you can come
I
in
know-
as their agent on their behalf, but ultimately I'm going to need to speak with them.
Okay, I live in Tennessee.
Okay. Well, it's a telephone call from Tennessee or it's a telephone call from Jamaica. Either way, we're on the phone.
Okay, all right. Well,
Hold on one second. What I'm going to do, Laura, okay, because certainly we can help, and we help people from all 50 states from all over the world in every country. I'm going to put you on hold. I'm going to let you speak to one of my client service representatives, actually. I hate to say the word customer service. I'm really a client service representative.
Yeah.
And they'll fill you in on how this all works, okay? So hold on one second, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right.
Okay, once again, folks, you're in tune to the Immigration Link, a very powerful radio show created almost
1999.
almost 2 decades
Party
ago.
like it's 19. Do you remember? We started this when somebody wanted to party like it was 1999.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a long time ago. Do you remember
Very
what
long
happened
time.
in 1999 to 2000? Everybody thought the world was going to come to an end.
Yeah,
Y2K.
I don't know why.
Everybody
Y2K.
forgot about that now,
Remember
right?
2012?
What
Thought
was
it was
it?
going to come to an end again then.
Why?
You didn't hear the 2012 that we're supposed to. They made a movie about it too.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Natural
because the
disasters.
Mayan,
12, 12.
something about
The
on the
Mayan
Mayan calendar.
calendar.
12, 12, 12, right?
Yeah, the Mayan calendar says that the calendar ended. Maybe maybe the Mayans just ran out of paper. I don't know. The world is still here. I know a lot of people got scared. I remember that 12, 12, 12. We had employees call in sick that day.
What?
You know,
Just in case.
like August of 2013 probably had a spike in babies,
Oh.
right? Wouldn't you think? Like people say the world's going to come to an end, might as well
Yep. Might as well do what we
might
got
as
to
well
do.
go out with a bang. But I'm bummed.
And ladies and gentlemen, the phone number to call to book your
Yes.
appointments is 1-800-529-5465. That's
Nobody thought that was-
$1-800-LAWLINK.
Tawad is like-
1-800-LAWLINK.
I'm sorry.
1-800-529-5465. Book your appointments. Come in, see Brad Bernstein.
I'm glad that you've now changed the subject. Thank you, Susan.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go back to Junior.
Having babies.
Yes.
I don't even want to hear that.
Junior.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh,
Turn your
Mr.
radio down a little
Bernstein.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going
Okay, one moment. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Okay, very interesting program you have there.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to find out. I haven't yet gotten my citizenship. I'm told that I could get it. I should mention that I am a so-called contract, a part-time contract worker. And I started last year was sending some funds to IRS, but I stopped.
Tell me what you're calling about. You need a green card, or you have a green card?
I just wanted to know if with my wife, if I can go. I need to go about my citizenship.
Have you been married? Do you have a green card right now, sir?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you had a green card?
Okay, it's 6 years now.
How many years?
6 years.
6 years?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do your citizenship. Hold on one second. All right? It has nothing to do with whether he's had a green card for 6 years. Now, I heard something with the IRS or something. You know, maybe he has to fix his taxes before he does the citizenship. We have tax attorneys here who can do that and fix it and file it and negotiate with the IRS if you owe money. So having a tax problem should not cause you to not become a citizen, especially here at Spar Bernstein, because we have tax attorneys and immigration attorneys. We're going to work together. He's had a green card for 6 years. If his tax problem's his only issue, we'll work through that with him. Let's go to Courtney. Courtney.
Hello?
Courtney, how are you?
Good, and you?
Fabulous.
Good. I'm calling regarding my paperwork that was denied adjustment of status in 2011. And after the lawyer went through all of that with us, we went for an interview. Then they told us that we cannot be grandfathered in. So I was wondering if there's another way that we could get assistance.
Who's sponsoring you?
My father-in-law.
Okay, so why don't you do a provisional waiver?
Is the provisional waiver where, can you explain that to me?
Well, first of all, I've seen lots of situations where lawyers have taken clients into immigration. Immigration says you're not grandfathered in, and it turns out they are. And the lawyer's wrong, immigration's wrong, everybody's wrong. So number one, I think we should take a look back and see if you are grandfathered. If not, the provisional waiver is we forward the file to whatever country you originally come from. And then we do a wait. You know, you have a 10-year bar if you go home because you presumably have lived here illegally more than 1 year. And we get a waiver to overcome that. And we talked about it at the 9 o'clock show that as long as you get a waiver before you leave, it's a provisional waiver. It's all done here in America. and as long as you don't have a criminal record or health-related problems and you haven't committed fraud or misrepresentation, you'll go home for 2 weeks and be back with a green card.
Okay.
All right. I think where you have to start, Courtney, is make an appointment. Let us review your records. Let's determine whether you are in fact 245I or not, grandfathered in or not. If not, let's talk about a provisional waiver. What you don't want to do is you have an opportunity through the provisional waiver to get a green card right now. So what you don't want to do is not do anything and then kind of hang out in status other than legal.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Who just walked in and walked out? That was so bizarre.
All right, so don't worry about it. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to the next call.
There's lots going on.
Next call.
All right. So
I got to keep you focused.
Part of my media training. Part of my media
Just
training
remember,
is,
I have had it.
Right.
You haven't.
I know.
All right.
Part of media training is don't, sometimes don't react to everything around you, right? And just focus on the telephone calls.
Back to the call.
And back to the calls. So even if the room is on fire right now, which apparently it is, okay? All right, SMG has a fire extinguisher in his hand, if we could turn it, all right? But I'm supposed to stay calm. I'm supposed to stay calm and answer questions.
And be an attorney and answer the questions.
Okay.
And I will run the numbers.
Why is he putting on an oxygen mask now? I should stay calm, but SMG has an oxygen mask on. Stay calm and answer immigration questions. Got it. Jason.
Hi, good day, Brad. How you doing,
you?
man? I'm good, man.
Yeah, good afternoon, my brother.
Yes.
Yeah, good afternoon, man. Before I ask my question, I just want to say congratulate you guys, man. You guys do a great job, and the knowledge you give out is really great, man, you know?
You like the fun part of it, too?
Oh, yeah. I think it's really good with the fun part. Yeah. I enjoy that, man. It's like a TV program, you know what I mean?
Exactly. You know what's very funny is Squeeze and I, this morning around 8:30, Squeeze says to me, we're not in the law business, we're not in the radio business, we're in the improv business. We just come and just talk, and we don't even know.
I want to say I agree with Squeeze. He had mentioned it a while ago. You guys need to turn it into a television show also, you know what I mean? Like an official.
Thank you for remembering that.
You can watch us on Facebook. If you watch us on Facebook or Instagram, we are kind of live, but it's basically broadcasting a radio show. But maybe one day.
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Maybe one day.
Yeah. All right, man, Brad. So my question for you is this. My mom's applied for me and my kids in May of 2015. I'm unmarried, and I'm over 21. So I was wondering how long would it be before I start hearing from the...
May of 2015. They're up to January 2010 right now. So you got a long wait, unfortunately.
A long wait, yeah.
Yeah. Now, your mom is a...
She's a permanent resident.
Okay. Why don't you get... I'm going to tell two things right now. One is anybody who has a parent here should be thinking provisional waiver. Okay?
Yeah.
And you don't have to, and family-based immigration takes forever.
Right.
Okay? So as you can see, it's 6-7 years. But you can do provisional waivers through any type of application. It doesn't just have to be a family-based. So if you're working right now and your boss wants to help you, you can get sponsored in a job. Job sponsorship is 18 months. And you're going to do the same provisional waiver in 18 months that you're going to wait 6 more years to do through your mother. You go home for 2 weeks, get your green card, and come back. Every person who is on a waiting list for a green card and sponsored by their mother or father, and they're waiting years and years and years, should be thinking job sponsorship. Job sponsorships are 18 months right now.
Right. And I guess that'll be a way to kind of speed up the process.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Also, one more thing. Does the process, the time waiting of the process, is it based on which country you're from or what country the chargeability is from?
Yes. There are certain countries that have longer waiting times than others. All right. So there's the world, and then there's different waiting lists for China, India, Mexico, and the Philippines.
Correct. I think I need to come to see you to see what we can do. Also, before you go, she also applied for my sister. I'm asking this question on behalf of my sister. She applied for my sister in March of the same year, March of 2015. And my sister, she was under 21 years old. And she started hearing from them pretty quickly because I guess, under 21 it goes faster. But about a month ago, she got a letter from the National Visa Center, and they said that they're putting a temporary stop on her case. And the reason for it, they say, and I'm reading it exactly from the email they sent her, they said that the reason for this delay is that there are more applicants than there are visas available in your category.
Is she still under 21?
Yeah, she's under 21.
Okay, so she's in the F2A category. When does she turn 21? How old is she now?
Yeah, you just said the F2A category,
Right,
but in the email she received from them, they say that the visa category is F2B, unmarried sons and daughters.
So she's over 21 now then.
She's over 21 now, but she was under 21
so when she
when
was
they
under 21. So it's possible she's in the F2B category, and if she's in the F2B category, she's in the same waiting time as you. It's also possible that they have something called the Child Status Protection Act that allows you to stay in the F2A category and finish up the case. I would have to look at her paperwork and let you know whether we can do that or not.
Yeah, because I was reading up in it, and I was made to understand that they usually freeze your date on the time.
It's only if your mom becomes a citizen before she was 21. Then it becomes frozen. Other than that, there's a calculation based on how long the I-130 took to get approved.
Oh,
so in your sister's case, it's how long did the I-130 take to get approved?
How long did it take to get approved?
Yeah, okay. And so I would have to take a look at that. All right? If your mom was a citizen, it would have been frozen. Different story.
It would have been frozen, yeah. And the only way to know how fast
I have to look at the actual approval notice.
Yeah, okay. I got you. Okay, that information is really appreciated.
All right,
man.
so hold on one second, all right?
Okay.
All right, well, hold on one second.
Once again, folks, if you're just joining us, you are in tune to David Squeezaniki and Brad Bernstein. We're here doing the Immigration Link. We're taking calls by way of 93.5 WVIP by you calling 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465. We're also taking questions through the social media network, whether that be Facebook Live, Law Offices of Spar Bernstein and David Squeezaniki, whether that be Periscope, Spar Bernstein, YouTube, Law Offices of Spar Bernstein, David Anarchy, Squeeze that is, on Facebook and Instagram, okay, at Link Up Squeeze. And by the way, remember folks, follow Spar_Bernstein on Instagram.
You got 996 people to go. Looks like you're going to be taking me for dinner right now.
Okay, what? One subtracted? I thought it was 900.
What? SMG. SMG.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you 1 second before you say anything.
No.
All right. Before you say anything.
Because you want to know what? I'm just going to cut it off if it's not working.
No.
You sure you don't want me to do it?
You're going to owe me dinner. SMG. If you work with me here. Okay. All right.
All right.
I'm cutting it off because I'm going to look myself right now.
I'm going to cut you in a little
I'm going to tell me
So
what it is.
Go with me, SMG.
No.
Four people.
No.
Yeah. He's here.
I want to know how I went backwards. So something's up. I smell a rat.
People.
I smell a rat.
After you open
and it's a stinking rat.
People are starting to unfollow me now. Thanks, Squeeze. You're doing a great job.
All right. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I take it all. No, I don't. So where are we at? I need to know.
Do you guys remember what we started at?
No. Yes, 340.
Which one is it? 330, 340?
340.
We are at
It helps me at 340.
We are at 349.
All right, 9 people.
Okay. So 332.
Nice. All right, let's go to Kim.
All right. Once again, folks, we're doing a LawLink show. All right. Remember, at 3 o'clock we come back.
And by the way, it actually pays.
If I don't come back, it's because of USA Credit Repair.
By the way, it actually pays for you to follow us on Instagram because we're going to do pop-up shows on it.
Which is great.
Right, and
only
on Instagram you will see it.
Will I be in your pop-up shows?
No. Okay, yes. Maybe.
Let's go to another
Kim,
call. 1-800-529-5465.
We haven't decided yet. You want to be in the pop-up show?
Guy's such a meanie sometimes.
Do you want to be in the pop-up show?
Now you really have to buy me lunch to make me feel better.
You know what? Not if you use the word meanie.
He doesn't like long-winded. He doesn't like meanie.
Yeah. No, meanie's not an appropriate word for a gentleman like you to use.
Oh, really?
Yes. Kim, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Oh, wow.
We're going to have to go back to castigating you,
yes.
man.
Kim,
how you doing, man?
What's up? How are you, my brother?
Good. Thanks. I have a question, man. I got two questions, actually. So, I got green card for 10 years, and I've been living here almost 15 years right now. But I didn't apply for citizen because I was not sure what I want to do. I have a daughter here, and I have a problem a little bit for the DUI. 2 DUI. So it's been 3 years, the second DUI right now. But I decided to apply for citizenship. So I want to know what's going on. How it's going to be happening.
Where are you from?
I'm from Tanzania. Tanzania, Africa.
All right. Number one, are you married to a citizen?
Yes, I was, but I'm divorced. I'm not married
Okay.
anymore.
So you're not going to become a citizen right now, most likely. You have
No.
You have two DUIs within the last 3 years. You need 5 years good moral character. All right.
Okay.
Somebody who gets caught once, you can argue it out. I had a bad night. You're not going to argue it out twice. Okay. Now, DUI is not deportable. DWI is. Many times your second DUI offense turns into a DWI. They kind of get harsher with you. What I would suggest you do is before you do anything further, come see me, bring your dispositions, and let me take a look at what's going on before you move forward any further.
Okay.
Hold on.
Because I renewed this year. I renewed my green card.
Okay,
They
good.
gave me 10 years
Good,
again.
good. All right, so hold on 1 second, all right?
All right. Once again, folks, if you're just joining us, you're in tune to the Immigration Link. Myself, David Squeezaniki, and the attorney Brad Bernstein. We're just doing a wonderful radio show. We have fun. It's now 19 minutes before the hour of 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So wherever you're in the world, maybe Moscow, all right? Maybe the Philippines. Maybe in Jamaica. Maybe in Grenada.
Guyana.
Maybe in Guyana. Do they have Facebook in Cuba?
Yes, maybe.
Maybe in Cuba.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe.
You know what they changed?
Maybe
though?
in
You know
Mexico.
what Obama changed though? It used to be that if you were Cuban and you made it here, you can get a green card. And now, no more. No special treatment for Cubans anymore.
So hold up. So if you were Cuban and you somehow
Made it here.
swam in the shark-infested waters,
Green card.
got it to Florida,
Green card.
you automatically get a green card.
Automatically eligible for a green card.
Wow.
Yeah, not anymore.
So how do I prove that I'm a Cuban citizen?
Doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't happen anymore. No more.
Wow.
You have
That's
to do it
interesting.
like any other way.
By the way, someone said that we're doing an excellent job. Philip also said that the show is so hot, fire extinguishers are on standby. It's fun when you guys are funny on the show. Everybody's just got nice things to say. It's nice when people have nice things to say. And Brad said not to use the word, but when some of you will say mean things, you're a meanie. I'm sorry. You're not a minion, you're a meanie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brad.
Okay, when you're going to use the word meanie, I just don't want to know you, and then when you're done using the word meanie, I'll come back and admit that I know you. How's that? All right. What do we want to do? We want to. Krish and Fernando have been waiting a while. We have a lot of people.
So we're going to go to Chris and Fernando. When I tell people, once again, we're on Instagram Live, and I say, what am I doing? We're doing the Immigration Link radio show where you can ask your immigration questions, even right there on Instagram at Link Up Squeeze. And don't forget, social media, okay? Law offices of Spar Bernstein. And the other thing that we're trying to do, we're trying to get Brad's page up to 1,000 followers by the end of the week. I'm sorry. The Spar_Bernstein Instagram page.
Correct.
All right? To get that up.
Dinner is dinner.
Dude, all you've got to do, I'll take care of it.
Is it end of the work week or end of the week?
End of the week.
Okay.
So that would
What
be
a
that.
week.
So the weekend.
Y'all don't understand.
The weekend's Saturday.
It's really the end of the month, but the end of the month ends next week anyway.
We'll give you till Sunday.
The 31st.
When is that?
That's like Tuesday, right?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
6
so
days
yeah,
from
but then now that you're changing the bet, maybe I'll take you to Shake Shack instead for dinner or something.
You know what? Shake Shack is awesome, man.
It is. Oh, you see, Chris left already because
That's okay.
we'll go to Fernando and then
Let's
we'll
go
do-
to Fernando.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna speak to Fernando. Then we're gonna go to all our social media questions.
Yeah, we'll do that. And by the way,
and by the
get
way,
your social media questions ready.
somebody just nudge Tawan and wake her up. She looks like she's sleeping over there. All right, Fernando.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
How are you?
And remind me, someone wants to know what's the spelling of
I'm
Brad's
good.
page. The law office. Yeah, what's up, Fernando? What's up, What's happening, man? It's been a while, man. I haven't spoken to you in a while. What's up? How's everything?
I've been good.
How's mom?
Yeah.
I just got a quick question for you guys.
All right, what's up?
Okay, so I'm attending to a college right now. I came here on a F1 visa, and I got married last year. And me and my wife applied for my green card on December. And however, this semester, I just got an email from the international department that since I missed like 3 classes in one of my economics class, I had a U, which means that they dropped me out the class. And they basically saying that they're going to terminate my status or something like that on my visa.
Well, let me give you the good news and the bad news.
Okay.
Okay. The good news is, as long as you have a pending adjustment, you're in a good marriage with your wife, it doesn't matter what the school does.
Okay.
Okay. The bad news is, it really sucks to have a U on your resume looking for a job because you have a work permit. Try to keep your grades up.
Right.
All right, but as far as immigration, it's fine.
And by the way, was that micro or economics?
Microeconomics.
Man, that's the easy one, man.
Yeah, I know.
Macro
It's
or
just that my
micro?
wife, she's attending the college as well, and we only have one car, so we have to share time.
Right. So
I
basically what he wanted to do was he wanted to take his wife's notes, read them, and take the test.
It worked.
All right, sometimes it works.
It works.
All right, yeah, but don't worry about your immigration status. As long as you have a pending adjustment, you're fine.
All right, thank you so much,
All
guys.
right, good luck with that.
You guys are really doing a great job.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I can tell our social media people are so smart. So someone asked, what is the spelling of the name? And someone went, look on the picture behind them. You know
what? Yeah,
the person who says their name is Rude Kev, look on the backdrop.
Rude Kev is being
on point.
Rude Kev is really being honest, Kev. just being
God.
real, Kev, right?
There's funny people, man. Anyway, social media guy, you ready?
I am. You guys ready for me?
Yeah.
By the way, Brad, this is blue, and that's blue. You called it purple earlier. Just thought I'd clear that up.
Either I never learned my colors properly, or I'm colorblind. One or the other.
I think it's the latter.
Maybe.
You never know. We can do a test.
Right.
So, we have
Your skin's green, right?
I'm from Mars.
Yeah,
man.
you're from Mars, right? I've been thinking you're like this green man this whole entire time.
Yeah.
All right.
We have Charmaine here who says she's a non-U.S. non-U.S. citizen and got married to an American citizen last December in Georgia. She's currently on a tourist visa. Can she adjust her status now, or should she wait for a certain time?
She's married to a citizen?
Yep, she got married to an American citizen.
When did she come to America?
Well, she got married last December. I'm not sure when she came.
As long as she's been here for 90 days, adjust her status.
All right. So you should be good, Charmaine, as long as you're here for 90 days. That's, 3 months, right?
Yeah. Right. And just remember to call 1-800-LawLink. That's
we never mentioned the telephone
1-800-529-5465.
number, by the way.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that.
1-800-529-5465.
Yeah, no, but you got to say it, the words.
I have.
When?
He's been saying it.
You just see, you're selectively listening now.
Selective.
I just heard the woman just got married in December, and I told her.
But I have been saying the number between.
I'm gonna go back and check.
You should.
I will.
You want to make a bet on that?
No,
You guys
I'm
love
betting
to
you. I
gamble.
already owe you a lot of money as it is. All right.
We have Fitz here who says he's a citizen filing for his mother in Jamaica. I sent in the forms 2 months ago. How long before she gets here? Thanks. The forms 2 months ago.
It's about a year process.
All right, Fitz. So yeah,
10 months.
10 more months. We have Don here who says if someone is waiting on filing through job sponsorship, do they have to go back to their home country while the filing process is going to be done?
If they are out of status, if they're provisional waiver, perhaps. If you're 245I, no. If you're in legal status, no. Depends.
So it all does depend.
We gotta speak to them and find out.
We have Kayan here who says, hi guys, great work, very informative and elucidative. Elucidative.
Elucidative.
What does that mean?
Interesting. Creative.
And also entertaining. Thanks a million. God bless.
All right.
I just like that word.
So he used a vocabulary word.
She
used a vocabulary word that is above my intellectual level, apparently. Because I never heard that word before in my life. What was the word again?
Elucidative.
Elucidative. Very smart lady. Thank you.
No problem.
Learned something. Did you ever hear that word, Tawad? No. Tawad and I are right on that same level right there.
We have Licia who says if she gets married to a permanent resident, how long will it take for her to get a green card?
Married to a resident about 2 years.
All right. We have another one here from Carla who says she's married to her husband before her daughter's 18th birthday. Her daughter is now 20 years old. Can her husband petition for her?
Yes, and assuming her husband's a citizen, she'll do it before she turns 21, and then she'll remain under 21 the whole time. That was the question we had originally from the gentleman who called who wanted to know if your age gets frozen before 21. It would get frozen before 21 as long as the application goes in before 21, and that is a must. Other than that, this daughter of yours is going to wait 10 years or 8 years or whatever it may be.
Wow.
All right. Let's. The word of the day is
elucidative.
It means throw light upon, explain, make lucid or clear.
Lucid. I know lucid.
Yeah. So thanks for the word of the day. People should do that. Give us the word of the day. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I remember a year ago we went out and we had some drinks and you said to me, Brad, are you still lucid? I remember that. And I said,
You blame me
and,
for asking?
and I said, what? So then I learned that word.
Yes. So here we go. All right. So
To YouTube. We only have one question on YouTube today. It's she says, "Hi, good day, guys. My friend put in the filing to get her conditions removed from her green card on October 4th, months ago. She did the biometrics test, but hasn't heard anything else. Does this mean something is wrong with the filing?
No.
Just takes time.
Just takes time.
All right, you got to be patient. Okay, and that is all we have right now.
Okay, and
Are you lucid?
All right.
All right. So,
All right,
so why don't you tell everybody who's watching on Facebook what to do?
Can I get
and
my
tell-
questions in?
Oh,
there is a social media side on David
Yes.
Squeezanic,
Yes,
you know.
yes,
Contrary
let's do
to belief,
Let's do it.
there is.
Let's do it.
All right, so Nolene wants that. My married name is on my signature paper. How do I change it and my birth name to another name?
How do you change it? You got to make a name change in the Supreme Court of state of New York or whatever state you live in, whatever the courts are in the state, and then give a good reason why you're changing your name.
Okay.
But you can't now say, I want to change my name on my naturalization certificate. It would have to go through the court system of whatever state you're in.
Okay. And if my smart marketing team would just respond to the question, how do I follow Brad on IG? Just go to the Facebook page, my Facebook page, and just type in Brad's name.
Maybe SMG should do that as well. I know
I've also posted a link inside our stream.
Do it one more time.
Yeah, but post it on my page.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll allow you to post things on my page.
1-800-529-5465. That's the number. If you're listening on WVIP, New York Metropolitan, Tri-State area, call 1-800-529-5465. That is the number to call to get on the radio. It's also the number to call to make an appointment to come see us. 1-800-529-5465. Watching on Facebook, watching on YouTube, Periscope. Please share with your friends. Please go like me on Instagram. Make my firm at least feel somewhat popular on Instagram. We're pretty
Feel
popular
good.
on. It's a feel-good day.
It's a feel-good day.
If you want to know my whole take on the wall and what Trump is doing, go back on Facebook right now. The show is saved. We don't have to repeat ourselves twice. We talked about it for about 45 minutes this morning at the 9 to 10 o'clock hour. You can watch the whole take on what's going on with the wall and everything else. And you can go on Facebook, YouTube, it's saved. On Periscope, it's saved. Also, I probably saved on David Squeezanicky as well, I assume.
Yep.
1-800-529-5465 is the number to call to get on the radio and also to call my office. Do I have anything else to say, Squeeze? Yes, the questions on Instagram will be asked as well.
You forgot to say that Trump claimed that he lost the popular vote to Hillary Clinton because 3 to 5 million people voted illegally.
I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this. I believe, I think they said like 30 or 40 people voted illegally. I believe more than 30 or 40 people voted illegally. Okay? There are people who are here out of status who voted who should not have. Okay? I know it because I've been told that by people. Do I believe it's 3 million? Absolutely not. Is it anywhere near 3 million? Absolutely not. Would I be surprised if they literally did a state-by-state review of every ballot that they came up with 10, 15, 20,000 people 15,000 people who may have voted who shouldn't have over in 50 states? Yeah, I could believe that. Do I think it would have changed the vote in any way, shape, or form? No way.
Okay. Check update. Apple is planning on installing what's called a Find My Earbuds. Because you can lose those things,
Yeah, they're
right?
pretty small.
They're going to put that in real soon. So I'm just giving you guys a couple of updates. And by the way, Snapchat is going big on ads very soon.
Oh,
Huge.
boy.
They claim that they're going to be blowing everybody out of the water.
But you can't do a live show on Snapchat.
You never know. You never, ever know, man. You never know what's coming down the pike. And La La Land.
Everybody loves Snapchat. La La Land
Tied
got
the record for most Oscar
Grammys,
nominations
and it was
with
also
14.
And also, finally, it was more racially diverse nomination process. Finally, after years.
By the way, Michael Jackson's daughter was interviewed recently. And
She says somebody tried to kill Michael Jackson. I saw the headline, but I didn't read it.
You did? And
Right? But who did she claim tried to kill him?
I didn't see that here, but she has 50 tattoos. Just thought I'd squeeze that.
She has what?
50 tattoos.
Best of luck to her
Paris
and her
Jackson.
tattoos.
All right?
Yeah, no, but I saw the headline that Michael Jackson's daughter claimed someone. I don't think anyone tried to kill him. Maybe. I don't know. Anything's possible. I didn't think Donald Trump was going to be president either.
Yeah, she just gave an interview to.
Maybe somebody did try to kill him. What do I know? I didn't read why she thought that.
Her name
Why did she think that?
Her name is Paris Michael Catherine Jackson. She almost looks like Paris. Hilton. It's pretty interesting. All right, let's go back to one call. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LawLink. 1-800-529-5465.
Dwayne.
What's up, Dwayne? What's popping?
Hey, what's up, man? What's up?
All right. What's your question for Brad?
All right. So, yes, I have a question for Brad. In 2015, I sent in my removal application for my 10-year tournament, but in October they send me back a letter concerning that they need more evidence. But what I do, I send the evidence. Now I get the next letter that they're saying it's going to send it for 6 more months. So I would like to know, I send the papers in October, the third week in October, sir. I would like to know if November, December is included.
This is the deal, because you're kind of breaking in and out, but I kind of get the gist of what you're saying. You filed a joint application to remove the conditions. They asked for more evidence. You're gonna, if you haven't heard and they don't send you an approval notice right away, that means you're gonna get an interview. And usually the interview is gonna come 6-7 months after you submit your evidence for an RFE. So 6-7 months goes by, you don't get an interview, come see me. If it's already been 6-7 months and you don't got an interview, come see me. If it's been less than that, just hang out and wait.
Yes, but I would like to know if I send in the papers in October. So I would like to know if November, December is included in the 6 months that I have to wait.
Yes. Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, okay. So it's included in the 6 months. Okay.
Yes. November would be month
All
one.
right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot. Got to remind everybody, 1-800-529-5465 is a number you must put in your phone now. So if you're on social media, put 1-800-529-5465 in your phones. 1-800-LawLink. All right? And by the way, huge announcement. All compliments, and hopefully they'll pay us one day, because it's very important that they pay us. McDonald's is giving away 10,000 bottles of Big Mac special sauce this week.
Okay, here's 2 more announcements. Okay?
Yes.
We're going to be back at 3 o'clock talking about non-immigration. We're going to be back tomorrow at 9 to answer your rest of your immigration questions. We're going to be done for the day. A couple of things. Please share on Facebook.
Please do.
Please follow me on Instagram.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe on YouTube. It's Spar Bernstein, Spar_Bernstein on Instagram. Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein on Facebook. Law Office of Spar and Bernstein on YouTube. Spar Bernstein Periscope.
We got time. I want to, people,
And also,
do not embarrass me.
Never press the M button on the elevator.
Yes. Don't embarrass me. Make me look good. Follow on Instagram, Spar_Bernstein. Brad is betting that his followers will never get up, okay, because he thinks no one watches Instagram. I beg to differ, all right? So follow Spar_Bernstein. Everybody. The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And, of course, link up with the law offices of Spar Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.